Have you ever pondered the depth of resilience the human spirit can embody when faced with adversity? Homelessness, a global issue that affects millions, has seen a sharp increase, particularly in America. In the Golden State of California, the number of people forced into homelessness has risen dramatically. This is not just a story of numbers and statistics, but a testament to the human spirit's profound resilience in the face of unimaginable hardship. Today, we delve into an extraordinary tale of survival and resilience amongst the homeless in California. In the city of Modesto, California, an unexpected discovery was made along the Tuolumne River. This wasn't a treasure trove of gold or a rare artifact, but a community living in an unlikely place. 20 feet below the street level, carved into the earth, were caves, each one a home to someone without a conventional roof over their head. These weren't just rudimentary shelters, mind you. They were fully furnished homes, as unique and individual as the people who occupied them. From makeshift kitchens to sleeping quarters, these caves bore the mark of human creativity and resilience, a show of the indomitable spirit of survival in the face of adversity. But this discovery also highlighted a more difficult truth. The area around the Tuolumne River, picturesque as it may be, has been troubled by vagrancy and illegal camps for quite some time. And it's not just Modesto. The issue reverberates across the state of California, where the number of homeless individuals has skyrocketed since 2015. You see, these caves weren't just homes, they were the invisible city beneath the city, a subterranean world unseen and largely unknown to those walking the streets above. They were a physical manifestation of a societal issue often overlooked or misunderstood. The people living in these caves weren't outliers, but part of a growing population grappling with homelessness. They were individuals who had, for one reason or another, found themselves without a traditional home, and in response, they had created their own. This unexpected discovery brought to light the hidden depths of the homelessness crisis. It's a reminder that there's often more than meets the eye, and sometimes it takes unearthing the invisible to truly understand the complexities of the world around us. These underground homes, far from being bare and desolate, were a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Living 20 feet below the surface, the homeless residents of Modesto, California, carved out a life, quite literally, from the earth itself. These were not just holes in the ground, they were homes, fully furnished, each one a statement of survival against the odds. Picture this: spaces carved out of the earth, filled with the discarded remnants of a society that seemed to have forgotten them. Yet within these subterranean dwellings, creativity thrived. Discarded items were given new life. A broken chair became a comfortable seat, an old blanket, a door. Each piece, each object told a story of resilience and resourcefulness. But the conditions weren't just harsh, they were also hazardous. The caves were filled with trash, a grim reminder of the desperate conditions these individuals were living in. When the cleanup operation began, the teams removed a staggering 7,600 pounds of garbage. This was not just a cleanup operation. It was an unveiling, a revelation of an unseen city, hidden beneath the surface. Evidence to the length some people will go to find shelter, to find a place they can call home. It was a stark reminder that homelessness is not just about a lack of housing. It's about a lack of options, a lack of resources, and often a lack of understanding and compassion from the rest of society. So what did we learn from this operation? We learned about the resilience of the human spirit, about the lengths people will go to survive. But we also learned about the depth of the homelessness crisis, about the hidden lives lived beneath our feet. This operation revealed a side of homelessness that many of us may have never imagined. It's a side that forces us to confront our understanding of homelessness, to question our assumptions, and hopefully, to inspire us to action. Because understanding is the first step towards change. And change is what we need to ensure that no one has to call a cave 20 feet below the streets their home. Behind every homelessness statistic is a human story. As we delve deeper into the crisis of homelessness in California, we find ourselves face to face with the human aspect of this issue. Living in caves 20 feet below street level, these individuals have created their own little world away from the prying eyes of society. Yet, they were not forgotten. The Modesto Police Department, along with volunteers from Operation 9-299 and the Tuolumne River Trust, embarked on a mission to clean up these caves. But this wasn't a surprise attack. The homeless residents were informed about the cleanup operation and were offered assistance. They had the opportunity to relocate, to find new shelters or avail of the services provided by various organizations. This is a testament to the fact that even in the face of adversity, humanity persists. The crisis of homelessness in California is growing, and it's not just about numbers, it's about people with stories, dreams, hopes, and fears. Los Angeles is taking measures to understand the magnitude of this issue better. The city is recruiting up to 6,000 volunteers for a mission to count the homeless population. This count isn't just a tally mark on a sheet. It's a step towards understanding the needs of these individuals, particularly in terms of mental health and addiction services. Since 2015, homelessness has increased by 70% in Los Angeles County and 80% in the city. These aren't just numbers. They represent people who need help, people who have been pushed to the margins of society, but who are fighting every day to survive, to live, and to reclaim their place in the world. These stories remind us that homelessness is not just a societal issue, but a human one. They urge us to look beyond the statistics, to see the faces, hear the voices, and understand the stories behind the numbers. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the caves, the streets, or the shelters. It's about the people, the human side of homelessness. The tale of the cave dwellers of Modesto is a stark reminder of the homelessness crisis we face. It paints a vivid picture of the dire circumstances that have driven individuals to seek shelter in caves 20 feet below street level. But this is not just a story of despair. It's also a story of resilience, and it underscores the urgent need for solutions. The homelessness crisis is multifaceted, and addressing it requires a comprehensive approach. One key aspect is the provision of mental health and addiction services. Many individuals experiencing homelessness struggle with mental health issues, substance abuse, or both. By ensuring access to these services, we can help address some of the underlying issues that contribute to homelessness. But mental health and addiction services are only part of the solution. We also need to work towards providing affordable housing options, improving job training and employment opportunities, and implementing policies that prevent individuals from falling into homelessness in the first place. So, how can you contribute to solving this crisis? There are numerous ways to get involved. Volunteer your time with organizations that work with the homeless population. Your contribution could be as simple as serving meals at a local shelter, or as involved as providing professional services pro bono. Donations, too, are crucial. Consider giving to charities that provide direct services to homeless individuals, or that advocate for policy changes at the local, state, or national level. And speaking of policy changes, don't underestimate the power of your voice. Advocate for measures that address homelessness in your community. Attend city council or county board meetings, write to your elected officials, and use your social media platforms to raise awareness about the issue. Remember, change starts with us. Each one of us has the power to make a difference, no matter how small it may seem. It's about coming together as a community, showing empathy, and taking action. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of those who are homeless. We've journeyed together into the unseen world of the homeless today. We've discovered the unexpected, the resilience of people living 20 feet below street level in fully furnished caves along the Tuolumne River in Modesto, California. We've delved into the harsh realities of an issue that has grown by 12% since January of 2024, and a staggering 70 to 80% in Los Angeles since 2015. We've seen the human side of this crisis, the faces behind the statistics. We've walked through the unseen city, the hidden spaces that the homeless call home, and witnessed the efforts by authorities and volunteers to address the situation. We've seen the Modesto Police Department, Operation 9299, and the Tuolumne River Trust come together to clean up these spaces, remove over 7,600 pounds of garbage, and offer assistance to those displaced. We've also spoken about the importance of addressing homelessness, not just as an issue to be swept under the rug, but as a matter of human dignity and social responsibility. It's a call to action, a plea for understanding, empathy, and collective effort. As we wrap up, let's not forget that every statistic represents a human being. Let's remember that homelessness isn't just a social issue, it's a human crisis that demands our attention, our compassion, and our action. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. Together, we can raise awareness and make a difference.